Salad in a jar is really just a very fun way to eat your salad. Plus, if you enjoy meal prepping, these are great because you can make them ahead of time and they will last in your fridge for 3 to 4 days. Now, personally, I like to use these 12-ounce mason jars, but I know a lot of people prefer the big 24-ounce mason jars. You definitely can use either one, and if you opt for the larger jar, just make sure that you scale the ingredients up a bit. Now, for those of you that don't have mason jars, no big deal. You can really make these salads in any airtight container that you have, but I will mention that personally I find that glass containers tend to keep fruits and veggies fresh longer. Now, the salad dressings that I'm using today are the ones that I shared in my last video. So if you want those recipes, I'll leave a link down in the description box below, and you can also get them at cleananddelicious.com. And for those of you that do not have the time or the desire to make your dressing from scratch, don't worry about it. Just buy the equivalent at the grocery store, because rule number one when it comes to healthy eating, you have got to make it work for you. Now, I'm calling this a first salad jar my veggie ranch jar. It's lots of fresh vegetables with a creamy buttermilk ranch dressing. So I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing on the bottom of the jar, and then I'll layer in some kidney beans, frozen corn that's been defrosting on the counter, some chopped orange bell pepper, a sprinkle of red onion, and then I stuff the rest with romaine lettuce. Now, if I were using the bigger jars, I would probably just add some extra lettuce to it. That's the way I enjoy eating a salad, but by all means, do whatever you prefer. And also with this flavor combination, when I want a little extra protein, I love adding barbecue chicken. What I do is I just take a grilled or a baked chicken breast. You could also do tofu if you wanted to keep this veggie. Toss it with a little bit of barbecue sauce and then add that into the jar as well. So you've got lots of options. Next up, I've got my Green Goddess wheat berry salad jar. Now again, I'm gonna start with putting 2 tablespoons of dressing in the bottom of the jar, and this time I am using my dairy-free Green Goddess dressing. On top of that, I'm gonna add in some wheat berries. Now, if you've never tried wheat berries before, they are seriously delicious. They have this great chewy, hearty texture to them. They are a whole grain, and you cook them up basically the same way you would do rice or pasta. So really easy, delicious way to work a little flavor and texture into the salad. Then some garbanzo beans, frozen peas, which I just defrosted right on the counter. You can even throw them in there while they were still frozen, totally fine. Some edamame, which I buy frozen as well, and then I just give them a light steam and toss those in the jar. And then we'll finish this jar off with a big handful of baby spinach. This combination is not only delicious, but there's like a whole texture thing going on. I love the pop of the peas with the little bite of the wheat berries and the beans and the edamame. This is a must try. And for my third and final salad jar, I'm having a really tricky time giving this one a name. So if you could do me a favor and come down to the comments below and tell me what we should call this salad jar, I would really appreciate that. But first, let me tell you what's in it. On the bottom, I have 2 tablespoons of my red pepper and ginger vinaigrette, which is a really fresh and light and bright dressing, followed by fresh chopped cauliflower. Now, personally, I love it raw because I love that raw crunchy texture, but you could always give it a little steam if you wanted to soften it up a bit. Chopped red cabbage, cucumbers, tomatoes, and then I am going to finish this with a big handful of escarole, which by the way is delicious raw in salads. It has a little bit more edge than say a romaine, and it's very tender. Once you've got all the salads ready to go, you just pop on a lid, store them in the fridge, and you have a salad ready to go whenever you are. Now, a lot of people suggest eating them right from the jar, which is perfectly fine if you like a side of struggle with your salad. Personally, I prefer to dump them into a bowl, give them a mix, and enjoy. The choice is yours. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you plan to try one of these salads, and then snap a picture and tag me on Instagram and on Facebook so I can see all the clean and delicious that you're whipping up in your very own kitchens. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Danny Spees. I will see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers! Now, the three salad dressings, so make sure you check that out. I'm gonna leave a description box. Stuff some more lettuce through. Hi. By all means, do whatever you prefer. But hey, I want you to take it, boop, ready? Until, once you've got all your salad jars done and ready to, hi.